Welcome to Busselton Jetty. We are sure you'll enjoy your train trip over the waters of Geograph Bay. Where else in the world can you have this experience?
A couple of things to keep you and your fellow travellers safe. This is a jetty that the train shares with other people undertaking many other activities. Please stay seated throughout the journey, including children. Other vehicles use the jetty, so keep arms and items inside the carriages at all times. Do not open the doors or play with the door latches while we are on the train journey. We will open the doors for you at the platforms. You can pull down the blinds or let them up, but please don't let them be played with. We would like you to keep your feet on the floor and not on the seats opposite.
And lastly, you can wave to all those unfortunate people who are walking and did not catch the train.
The traditional owners of this land are the Noongar people. The Noongar nation stretches from Geraldton in the north to Esperance in the south. The local language group from this area is known as the Wardandi. The name of the waters we are travelling over was known by the Wardandi people as Banja. Geograph Bay was named in May 1801 by French explorer Nicolas Baudin. Baudin named the bay after his ship, the Geograph. One of the other ships with him was called the Naturalist. Geograph Bay is a wide curve of coastline extending from Cape Naturalist past the towns of Dunsborough and Busselton, ending near the city of Bunbury. The bay is protected from the rough seas of the Indian Ocean by Cape Naturalist, which makes it a popular destination for recreational boating. The bay is extremely shallow, limiting the entrance of large ships. To alleviate this problem, the 1,841-metre-long Busselton jetty was built, the longest timber pile jetty in the southern hemisphere. It is still only 9 metres deep at the end of the jetty. Cape Naturalist is to your left, which is the west, and at night we will see the lights of the Cape Naturalist lighthouse flashing, as well as some glorious sunsets. In the distance to your right, the east is Wannerup and Forest Beach. If you continue 50 kilometres from here, you would reach the town of Bunbury. Wannerup is the location where a French sailor from Baudin's crew was washed off a longboat during a storm. He was left presumed drowned, but many stories abound about a white man wandering with the Wardandi. If we were able to continue straight ahead, many people think we would eventually land on the coast of Africa, but in actual fact, the jetty is pointing north, and we would end up close to Rottnest Island, just off the coast of Perth.
Today, the City of Busselton requires an application for a plaque to be placed on the jetty. Many people ask why the Busselton jetty is so long. The jetty was built in 1865 to cater for cargo vessels importing and exporting timber to the area. It started as only 176 metres long. The jetty reached its current length in 1960. It was extended many times as the cargo vessels got bigger. After more than a century of use, servicing over 5,000 vessels, the jetty ceased commercial operation as a port in 1972, and government maintenance stopped. The jetty quickly deteriorated in condition. Then in 1978, Cyclone Albert blew down from the north and struck Busselton with 180km/h winds, damaging part of the jetty. Close to 3,000 people came down to see the original and oldest part damaged by repair. Many were in tears. People power was the key to saving the jetty from an impending demolition, as the government of the day wanted to completely demolish it. A group of locals disagreed with this plan, as they knew the jetty was an important part of the town, so they rallied together to fundraise to rebuild the damaged sections. In 1979, local school teacher and descendant of the town's pioneers, John Bussell, walked the length of the jetty and back 141 times, covering a distance of 580 kilometres over 40 days. His marathon raised $5,500. Jetty meter maids also walk Busselton streets and the keys of the longest race ways. If it wasn't for all these dedicated people, the jetty would have been gone. Today, the business operations at the Busselton jetty are run by a not-for-profit organisation with the volunteer board of management of Busselton Jetty Incorporated, providing 25% of its revenue to ongoing jetty maintenance.
Have you seen a series of numbers engraved into the balustrade on the jetty? These numbers relate to the number of the pile underneath. Any requirement for maintenance can be quickly identified on site by the use of these numbers. Some parts of old pylons are embedded in the ocean floor about 5 metres below the water surface. These have an A engraved after the number. There have been 2 other passenger carrying trains operate on the jetty before this solar-powered electric train. The first train was a modified mini-motor vehicle towing one carriage, and it was operated by the local Apex Club. Due to popular demand, another 2 carriages were built and added. The mini-motor train operated from 1977 till April 1978 when Cyclone Albert hit, and was then gifted to the Apex Club in Carnarvon. In 1990, the Busselton Jetty Environment and Conservation Association purchased a train from Mindarie Quays Marina in Perth. It had a 4-cylinder petrol-powered loco towing 3 carriages. This train was put into service in April 1995 and proved to be a great tourist attraction. In 2005, the train had to cease operation as the jetty was no longer safe enough to run a train. After major restoration in 2011, the same train began running again with an extra 2 carriages. It finished operation in 2017 when our new solar electric train commenced. After taking 6 years to design, it was built from the ground up in Busselton by local businesses. The train has an electric motor that is powered by 15 lithium rechargeable batteries charged by solar panels mounted on top of the train carriages. Did you notice the blue and black seats at the interpretive centre? You will see some out here at the Underwater Observatory too. Busselton Jetty Incorporated cares about the environment, and we don't just have a solar powered train, we buy environmentally friendly seats, each made from 20,000 recycled plastic bags that have therefore not gone into landfill. Then we come to a complete stop at the Beauville platform. If you're doing the return train ride only today, you'll be exiting through the gate at the rear of the train, and you'll need to be back on board by 4:30, as the train will leave the platform at 4:30. If you're here for the Underwater Observatory tour today, you'll be exiting through the gate at the front of the train to then proceed into the blue building that will be located in front of us, as this is where your tour will start. I'll come back at 5:30 to pick you up, so you've got ample time to enjoy your tour. And please remember to lower your heads when you do get to exit. Thank you.
We are just about to arrive at the Beauville train platform. Please note that the train will be leaving this platform in 8 minutes' time. The train will be leaving this platform in 8 minutes' time. Please remain in your seats and we will open the doors for you. Do not forget to lower your head when you exit the train.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands when your heart